Right, let's go. Thursday morning. So, today we're going to be discussing why this is such an epic story, okay? Why the obstacle in the path becomes the path. But before, something so freaking epic this morning. You've heard me talk about Gav before, okay? This is the best thing that I've woken up to this morning. So Gav won't mind me talking. He was massively struggling when he came to us. Destructive behaviour, temper, anger, drugs, alcohol, rock bottom, not good at all, okay? Gav's had to fight, okay? Really fucking fight, as in he was in hospital, okay, for the last 6 months. Yesterday, after sorting his shit out and getting clean, he is now looking to qualify as a mental health and a drugs counsellor in order to help other people. And that is exactly what I mean by that your hands, your arms, your whatever you want to call them, cannot reach up to heaven, which, let's face it, helping people is, if your roots haven't been down to hell, okay? His story with my mentoring is going to come exactly the same as mine, okay? His darkest fucking pitted days have taken him from the pit to, no, Michelle, there is no any bless you, hon, hope you're okay. He's fine. He's on fucking fire, okay? And he's now going to be helping others. It's insane. Every fucking person comment and give him some love, because it's the most epic thing I've ever read. Getting up, Gav, and I'm just so proud of you. I can't even put it into words, mate. So, okay. Don Walker as well, if he's watching. Sorry, guys. Dom's planner yesterday that he's just posted. Absolutely epic. And again, just epitomises why he is achieving so much success, okay? He's stopped drinking. He was an alcoholic. Admitted it, finally. He's now been an incredible partner, an incredible dad. I'm pretty sure you have got kids, Dom, I can't remember. But this morning, again, he posted up his planner. Go and follow him on Instagram as well. DW Fat Loss something. There you go, Dom, you're going to get loads of followers. He posted up Facebook as well. Follow it. I'll share it later. Don Walker. He's posted up his plans, okay? So he's got his plans for the days. He's got his plans for the week. He's got his plans for the month. He's got his goals set out. And they're all worked around 2021 in the middle. Now, it's not... I have had vision boards before, okay? But they're a bit fucking wishy-washy. Like, oh, there's a picture of my dream car. Or there's a picture of my dream house. No, let's structure some targets, okay? So this is the dream, and then this is the what I'm going to do in order to achieve that. This is why Think and Grow Rich is so good compared to the other groups, okay? Because it might say Think and Grow Rich as in you just think about it and you grow rich. That is very much not what Napoleon Hill coaches, okay? He does everything that we do, so the goal setting. So for instance, in money, I want to earn X amount by this time. So it's a time measured goal like we've talked about with SMART goals. But in order to do that, I am willing to do X, Y, and Z. And then it's broken down, okay? It's broken down. He knows what he's doing today. He knows what he's doing this week. He knows what he's doing this month. And I'm going to fucking make him accountable to it, okay? And he's going to make himself accountable. Those of you that are also in the private client group, I'm starting something epic on Sunday, and I've not even told you about it yet, but I'm just going to say it here quickly. It's called a WHAM meeting, okay? I've changed mine slightly, so it's going to be WHAM, as in WHAM, as in the BAM, okay? And it's a weekly home accountability meeting, where we're going to do a Zoom every Sunday morning, and for anyone that can be asked to get up at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I'm going to hold you more fucking accountable than you've ever been held before, okay? This is for the private clients. It will be the first one, will be this Sunday, because your plans officially, newbies, start on Monday, okay? So, perception. What is perception, okay? And you know what? If I could get away with it, I'd play a Wham record every morning, but fortunately, Facebook won't let me, so you have to listen to my cheesy bassline bootlegs, okay? And music, we'll come on to that as well, okay, which is cool. So what is perception, okay? Perception is how you see what happens, okay? Guys, can you like the video and give it a share as well? I'd massively appreciate it. It's how you see, perception is how you see what happens and what you decide that will mean to you. Okay? I'm going to say that again because I really want that to sink deeply into your head before I go through some real world examples, okay? Perception is how you see what happens, what you decide that means, and how you react to it, okay? Now, you either react with great strength, calmness, thought, and discipline, or you react emotionally, okay? If you react emotionally to every situation, you will become weaker. To show you an absolutely perfect real world example from yesterday, okay? So I sold my Apple Watch on eBay. Because I just don't get on with watches. I'm using my phone for steps now. I might get a tiny little Fitbit, but I've had pins in my wrist and I generally just don't like having anything on my wrist. I don't wear any jewellery, okay? I don't even wear my engagement ring, sorry now. So I sold it to a guy on eBay, okay? And it's gone down to his house. It's never been used. It's brand new. On receiving it, he realises that I've left the PIN code on, which is just a simple message, isn't it? 6880, that's my PIN code. There you go, got my PIN code for everything. Don't find my PIN card. And he just massively kicked off about it, okay? So I just sent him a message, this is the PIN code, there you go, you can change it. So that's a perception of a situation, okay, and how to react to calmly. He's then, because it needed charging and it wasn't fully charged straight away, he's gone on and he's not happy with how the brightness is, and he sent me this message saying basically that I'm a fucking C and that I've ripped him off and that I knew this watch was faulty and that's why I've sold it and all this stuff that he believes. Reported me to eBay. Obviously not seen it because I don't check my phone after 7 o'clock at night. And he then sent me a message to saying, oh, I'm really sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I got this wrong. I got that wrong. I got this wrong. There's nothing wrong with the watch. It's like the watch is still under warranty. I've not even had it more than 6 months, okay? But that was how he perceived that situation. He didn't even have 5 minutes to just think, okay, let's try X, Y, and Z. You know, let's look at this guy's feedback on eBay. He's got told like 1,000 things over the years and never had any bad feedback. Let's maybe consider that it's an Apple Watch and it's only 3 to 6 months old, so it's under warranty with Apple. So even if there was something wrong with it, then you just take it into Apple, they'll replace it or fix it, okay? So that's a really good one for perception for me, and it was a real world one, so I thought that was cool. Again, another one was I told you last week about a few weeks ago about the situation with the I don't think he'll be watching because he's not on Facebook, with one of our tenants. I'm not going to say who it was, in a rental property, okay? And something happened in the house that was nobody's fault. It's just a thing that happens in houses, just like a car will sometimes break down, okay? Just rang me up and just went absolutely off the scale about everything, okay? Anything in the house, trying to find extra things that weren't even there. And luckily Nat was in the office, because my normal reaction to that would have been, right, I'm going to come round and I'm going to drag you out of the fucking house and you're not living there anymore and I don't give a shit about your rent and you can just fuck off because I ain't having anyone speak to me like that. That's an emotional, reactive response to how you perceive a situation. Now, Nat was going like that in the office because she could see the way I was starting to react, and it was a strong reminder to me, Lee, calm down, okay? And went through the situation, and by the end of it, he was like, oh, do you know what, I'm so, like, fucking sorry, you're, like, the best landlord ever, and you've done so much for us and all that. So again, that comes down to how you perceive a situation. So a really good person to research this is John D. Rockefeller, okay, and his life story and how he perceived with obstacles, okay? But it's not the obstacle that's ever the problem, okay? It's how you react to it. Now, this is, again, relevant with COVID, isn't it? Where some people have seen a crisis, other people went straight in and saw an opportunity, okay? They didn't look for the bad in the situation. They instantly looked for the good in the situation. Some people have made more money during COVID. Some people have healed relationships. Some people have started new businesses. Some people have started new side hustles and now they've fucked their jobs off altogether because the side hustle became better. But many people saw the opportunity in it, whereas others just blamed and complained and went through that cycle of grief, bargaining, shoulda, woulda, coulda, anxiety, depression, all those things, because it was how they perceived the situation from the outset, okay? Now, this is the story. This story is so cool, okay? It's from an old Zen king, and it's called The Obstacle That Lies Before Us. So this is from Ryan Halliday's book as well. And the king had basically grown tired of everyone in his village being weak, not getting on, being reactive, all these types of things, and just constantly being weak, really, and soft. So he decided I've not put my nose strips on. He decided he was going to teach them a lesson. So he planted in the main street that goes throughout the village. He planted a huge rock that blocked all the cars, blocked everyone getting through. No one could get to basically do anything. It kind of shut down the whole village down. He then went and hid in a nearby forest and proceeded to watch them for the next few days, okay? So 99% of the people, they either turned away or they tried half-heartedly and then they gave up, they complained, they blamed, they slated him, they were standing outside his house, they were banging on the door, everything was negative. And then there was one lone peasant who just tried and tried and tried and tried. When he still couldn't move it, he went and found some branches and some wood and some levers, and he eventually dislodged the rock and managed to move it to one side. Underneath that rock, there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gold coins, okay? And a note from the king saying, the obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an opportunity to improve, okay? And that's what I want you guys to think about and take home today, because that is exactly what Gav has done. He has turned his biggest obstacle into a massive opportunity to improve, and now will be rising up and helping others solve the problems that he once faced. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely fucking